Well, Vermont's currently seeing a rainy morning with total overcast skies. So, what not better to do than look at yesterday's MODIS when we had such a beautiful, clear bluebird day. So, we're looking at the St. Lawrence River Valley. Kind of interesting here. This is up around Quebec City territory, and then this is down headed toward the area around Montreal. We'll slide this a little bit further to the south. This is what we call the MODIS. This is a satellite picture that shows true color, and you can see just how brown things are and definitely how things have dried out. But where there's snow cover, it does show up, and also any lakes or ponds that are ice covered show up very, very nicely. This is getting in roughly right about the border area here, the political line, the boundary between Quebec and Vermont. So this is the northern part of Lake Champlain. Over here we have Lake Magog. This is the Connecticut River lakes up in this general direction here, these lakes here. And you can see parts of the Connecticut River Valley. This is the Passumpsic River Valley. This would be the Winooski. You're looking at the Missisquoi draining west here and the Lamoille here. So kind of getting our bearings here. Now, interesting to note on Lake Champlain, still quite a bit of ice up in the northern inland sea areas, up in the very far northeast corner of Lake Champlain. A lot of ice here. You get into Colchester Bay, nothing really to report there. It looks like open water, a lot of open water for most of Lake Champlain, even in its southernmost areas. Now, Green Mountain spine is roughly here. Of course, it is various rivers that flow through it, the Missisquoi, the Lamoille, the Winooski, and so forth. But you definitely can see where it's opened up in the areas around Stowe. This would be the Worcester Mountain Range. This is the Lowell Mountain Range. And over here, down here, is the Northfield Mountains. And you notice they're snow covered quite a bit. Elevations are a little bit higher. Snow level, the snow cover is a little bit more. But there's a good section that has not melted away. Now, this is the Passumpsic River Valley. So roughly through Washington County, this is the Barre Montpelier area right here. That would be roughly about Route 12. That looks like Wrightsville. And as you get into Marshfield and Cabot, some of the highlands there still loaded up with snow that's melting out. Again, this was taken. This picture was taken yesterday on the 16th of April. Passumpsic River Valley, northern areas, you can see Lake Willoughby country right here. And of course, they flow north in the Willoughby River into Lake Magog and so forth, but still quite a bit of snow cover here. This has yet to melt out, so we're looking at rivers that will probably remain rather high in this whole process here. Sliding it a little bit further to the south, the snow line goes well down into the Berkshires of Massachusetts. This would be the Connecticut River Valley here. We're looking at the White River drainage basin here with its four fingers that kind of head north from the main stem of the White River, and so forth, in parts of southern Vermont. But wide areas here open up now, considerable little snow cover if completely all melted out, and kind of interesting across western Vermont, a little bit of a different microclimate until all this snow does melt out here. We're going to see conditions a little bit different in parts of east of the Green Mountains versus west of the Greens. Quick check on Boston. The greater Boston area here, and environs. A little bit of cirrus kind of obscuring it, but that's what it looks like at this point in time. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.